Cian, how are you feeling ahead of the big semi-final clash with Simonstown Gales?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Simonstown County Champions, obviously a very strong team, but yeah, we feel we're in a good place, so really looking forward to it. It's been a few years since we've been at this stage, so it's good to get back there and be playing in a big game in Port Talton. Simonstown are the favourites to win the championship, and deservedly so. They're county champions. They were well-deserving champions last year, and their form this year has been pretty good too. So look, they're going to be favourites, we understand that, but we wouldn't be afraid of them, and we're really looking forward to a big game.
Is it fair to say that Wolf Tones were underdogs going into the last game against Ratoath?
Well, with the bookmakers anyway, I think Ratoath were installed as favourites to win the championship actually before the quarter-final, and we were the rank outsiders. Look, I've no doubt that they'll be better in years to come, but I found it strange that we were such rank outsiders against them. It's certainly not the way we would have felt going into the game. And
you were the hero that day, you kicked the winning free. What was going through your head as you lined up the free that would subsequently win the game?
Well, what was going through my head was, I hope I don't cramp in the way up to kick this, because I was down after cramping a few minutes earlier, and just even walking up to kick the free, legs weren't too great, so it was really just about, I suppose, focusing on getting a decent strike on the ball. It wasn't the most difficult to freeze, but sometimes they're the ones that you need to get in the big day. So look, thankfully it went over. Yeah, it'd be nice to. It doesn't matter how they go over. Sometimes if you win by a point, you're happy enough. But yeah, it was a great feeling.
Over the past couple of seasons, we've seen different brands of football being played by different teams. What kind of a team are Wolf Tones?
We're very much in the traditional mould in terms of, I suppose, we like to play a more sort of man-to-man football. We like to try and win our individual battles, and we put pressure on our players to win their individual battles, and to add something further to collective then if they can. But at the front and foremost in everyone's head is win your battle and then see if you can do more. We wouldn't be overburdened with sort of a tactical approach to the game. We tend to go out and just play our football, and we have some quite good natural footballers who have good instincts both in defence and up front. I made my debut in 2003 on the team, and we won the junior championship that year. So I suppose if you look at it, there was maybe 11 or 12 of our players would have won a junior, intermediate and senior in the space of 4 seasons, and there's still 4 of us in the team now at the minute, thankfully. So I suppose those memories in the early years when you're just breaking onto a team, I was lucky. I was coming into a decent team that was capable of winning, and I was lucky to be part of that. So I suppose those memories from back in the early 2000s would always be looked upon quite fondly. Winning the senior championship in 2006 was huge. It's the first time the club ever won it. It's the only time we've ever won it. We've come close on a few occasions since. We've lost 2 finals, lost one of them in a replay. We've lost 4 or 5 semi-finals. We've lost quarter-finals. I mean, I suppose what made it extra special as well is you were playing against a very strong O'Mahony's team, who would be the kingpins in Meath. So to beat them in Navan in a county final is a huge day. So I suppose that's the one you're always looking to try and replicate.
And 11 years on from that special day, what would it mean to you to lift that cup again this year?
It'd be huge. Like, it's I suppose since I finished up playing with the county team, it's been the primary focus. It's what I've wanted. It's what I want to achieve. I want to get another county medal. I think to get a second one would be massive. I think some of the players you kind of soldier with for so many years. As I say, there's still 4 of us playing: myself, Owen Harrington, Niall McLaughlin, and Stephen Corrigan. That have been involved since the early 2000s and shared in a lot of big days, big defeats and big wins. So to get another medal with those guys would be huge. I also have brothers now involved in playing that wouldn't have been there before, so it's a real sort of a family feel to the whole thing. But look, I mean, that's the end goal. That's what we all want to achieve. We wouldn't be, you have to hang on to those goals and those dreams. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sticking at it. You wouldn't be going training. So that's the ultimate dream, I suppose, to get there again. But look, there's no doubt about it. Simonstown is going to be a huge game for us. It's a semi-final, and look, in the other semi-final you have a very, very strong Summerhill team and a Kells team who have been in the last 2 or 3 semi-finals. So like, it's very much it's there for whoever's good enough to take it at this stage, and I think with the 4 teams left, any team could win it, and obviously we're hoping to move a step further on this weekend.